Hey, come on over, have some fun with crazy.
Smashing Drive. It's Smashing Drive. Smashing Drive is a unique game. You play as a taxi driver, and you go deliver people from point A to point B. Simple enough, right? Well, the taxi driver you play as is fucking smashed. At least, that's the explanation I came up with. The game originally came out in the year 2000 in arcades and was ported to the Xbox and GameCube in 2002. For some reason, this game was never ported to the PlayStation 2, which makes no sense. Why would you port it just to the Xbox and the GameCube when the PS2 is fucking successful, like fucking shit? But it gets stranger. In 2004, they ported the game to the Game Boy Advance.
Why?
It plays as well as a GBA port of a console game could ever play, which is fucking awful. Although, one impressive thing about the port is the fact that they managed to import the entire game to the GBA. Everything is there. The entire game is the same. The only difference is the fact that it's running on a Game Boy Advance, so they kinda... yeah. But the version I have is the GameCube version, so... deal with the quality. GameCube component cables are expensive. Like, I'm not spending $300 fucking dollars on a fucking cable. Anyways, with a simple premise of being a taxi driver, what makes this game so special? A lot. First, let's start off with the controls, because fuck, this game is simple. You go on the options menu, and all you get is go, stop, noise. That's it. So, what then makes this game crazy? Power-ups. Just collect one of the many, and I mean many, power-ups around the maps, and you will get something that will help you get to your destination. I mean, those simple stuff like turbo, repair, time, bonus points, but then they start to get a bit crazy with like 4x4s, cuddles, gliders, crash, and Sonic. Like, it's basically a super horn that destroys traffic, but it's called Sonic. That probably means something scientific. Well, game, I'm Stu. Hi, I'm Stu. Well, game, I'm 2 steps ahead of you. I've nearly failed every science class I've taken, so yeah, take that. Ha. That's not the only thing helping you make it in time. There's also shortcuts. The shortcuts in this game can get wild. Some examples are driving on an aircraft carrier, through a mall, twice, a movie theater, a basketball game, a dinosaur skeleton, inside a pipe, up a skyscraper, up a Christmas tree. And then there's this one. Oh yeah, that's not much. It's just going up the Empire State Building, chasing fucking Kang Dong, knocking him into space, and then down an elevator shaft into a subway, then coming up the subway exit. Reality is just a suggestion, you know? This is personally my favorite part of the game because, well, that, and also the route you take to get to your destination can save you a fuck load of time. I personally love games that reward memorization, where the first time you do something, you might fail, or barely pass, discover some stuff, but replaying it, you will find other shortcuts that can save you a ton more time. And the shortcuts are like that, rewarding you with a faster route, power-ups, and some fucking crazy driving. There's also a bonus level at the end of like each level if you get enough points, and fuck, this is trippy. Basically, the power-ups are reorganized. Some shortcuts are turned into the only way you can go. There's these fucking water goddamn shit everywhere, making it impossible. And then this guy. Don't do the drugs, kids. You might get very tall. The game isn't perfect though. One thing is the game length. It's short. Like, super short. It only has 4 levels. Each level you deliver 3 people, except the last one where you only deliver 1 guy. Like, this game is beatable in half an hour. 30 minutes you can beat this entire game. You could argue that it's an arcade game ported to consoles, but other arcade ports always include bonus modes for the console versions. Hell, Crazy Taxi's console port has an exclusive level and this like Crazy Box mode. I don't know too much about it though because I've only played Crazy Taxi in the arcades. Speaking of arcades, the arcade version has cutscenes for when you pick someone up, drop them off, or fail. And oh boy, they are beautiful.
Taxi! Wall Street.
My groceries!
Sweet Jesus! You want me to rearrange your fate?
To Little Italy.
Record back.
Now why would you not want to include this perfection into the console ports? Look at it! It's beautiful! Side note, one common thing with these old racers is the fucking time. When I was a kid, this little thing up here made this game impossible for me. Of course, I was a kid, so I probably just sucked. But thankfully, the time isn't an instant fail when it hits 0. It's one of those games where when it hits 0, you just coast to a stop.
Come on, I'm so fucking goddamn close!
Also, look at this. Look how close I cut this. I'm so good at this obscure taxi game from 2002. So that's basically Smashing Drive. Yeah, that's it. The game has so little content, that's all I could say about it. But what is there will make you say, wow, that was indeed a video game. The game's fun. It's fun to try to beat the levels and experience the craziness that happens in the shortcuts. And what is here is a lot of fun. It might be a little tough on your first playthrough, but it's not impossible. But it is short. And because of that, I'd say don't spend too much on this one. Pay around $5 if you can, but it'll be a fun $5. Or you could download a ROM and emulate it, you fucking pirate. But seriously, this game is pretty good. And even though the game itself is half an hour long, it'll be a fun 30 minutes. I recommend that you give Smashing Drive a shot because it's a lot of fun. Also, yeah, that just happened.